I'll do one more. Go to bed. Call it a night. Trying to finish Christmas. Getting ready for Christmas tomorrow. So. All right. 2025 update series box. I haven't done one of these yet, so I did a lot of. I didn't like the series one. Super box was. I didn't get as much. I'm a fan of these pins though. You never know on the 5 silver foils. I like the 2024 better. It hit a lot better. And maybe that's just me, but they hit really good. So. We just did basketball. How much is in here? 10, 14. Yeah, basketball had like twice as many. Basketball had twice as many cards. And, well, that box more than paid for itself, I'll say that. Did have that epic failure in it. If you didn't see that, go check that live video out. The mangled card looked like a dog ate one of the cards, and it was in my pack. So that video's still uploading. So, all right. A lot of packs here. All right. Oversized card. Oh, there's the loose card. Who we got? Oh, Rocky. I have a pop one of his. Low numbered blue, freckled, whatever. So, and the big card was Bastros. All right. My favorite part is the pin. I got the Skeens rookie last year. I got a Trout one. I got the Ohtani. I think I got another Skeens. Corbin Carroll. Let's see who we get. Rockies. Chase something. Nice. I like those. I like stuff like that. Let's rip them. Drink. Mouse dry. Okay. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Let's do it. Roto. Alright, they're not anywhere special. Flattery. Chandler Simpson rookie. Sisk. That typing looks off. You can't even read it. Look at the quality on that. I can't read it. Look at them. The letters are different. There's something wrong with that card. There's Ellie. Wow. Hanley. Sheets. Osuna rookie. Miroff. We got here. Boom. There you go, baby. Logan Webb on the All-Star. I love Logan Webb. Underrated. Just signed up for the PCA. He just signed up for the World Baseball Classic, which I think is great. There you go, King, Moreno, Banda, Wagman. Look at the letters. They're messed up again. Look at the letters. They're all messed up. Look at that one. Those are fine. Castilla, Dunn, Durbon, Roden, Turner, Masterbon. What we got here? Bleacher Reachers, Juan Soto. I hadn't seen that insert yet. What we got here? Junior Caminero All-Star. All-Star is my favorite set. I just couldn't ever find it. So, but All-Star is my favorite set for the year. Chase Dollander. Oh, that's the pin we got. And a bum. I'm sorry if I'm not holding him up, guys. I'm a little tired. I'll do a few more of these and we'll call it a day. It's funny because I did that for 5 hours. There we go. Bay, Miller, Verdugo, Little, Batty, another Dollander, Herrera, Rave, Sabrowski, Max Muncy, Cruz, Salvador Perez. Let's see if we can make any heads or tails out of any of these. Let's just do these ones right here. We'll save these for another day. We'll open that foil. Because I'm just tired. Jacob Wilson, debut card. Pass. PCA has a day. Ronnie Simon. Azuna and Alsby. See, those are good cards to keep. Allen. Another one. Cool customers. Jason Hayward. Gerardo. Agassi. Up. Look at his bum. Mystical. Some kind of mystical parallel. Cool. Last year, best card I pulled was a Ozzy Alsby's mystical autograph. What we got here? Matt Shaw. All right. Little hit there, even though he's a fucking bum. I hate that guy. Shouldn't be playing. Or bitch about Bonds. You know, there ain't no way he didn't know about that gambling. You're a fool. Oh, he didn't know. Wynn, Simpson, Amador, Tellez, Elhard, Lowe, Baker, Margot. Here's my legendary card. Furman, Chang, Morgan. What we got here? Espinal. On a foil, Jackson Merrill, Rawson. Here we go. Hayden Murtaugh, Mead, Gusto, Veen, Lorenza, Dunshee, Bernard, Santazella, Petty, Church, Gibson, Miggy on the Triple Crown winner, 2012. Nick Kurtz, Maldonado. Boy, when Miggy came up, that Marlins team, I mean, that was one of the most talented teams I'd ever seen. There's no doubt that's one of the most talented teams I've ever seen. That Marlins team. Juan Pierre. Pudge was on that team. Who else was on that team? With Dontre Willis, Josh Beckett. They had another picture too. He was He was prime. I don't think it lasts very long, but he was prime. That's an amazing team. Was Pudge on that team? I don't think it was Benito Santiago. I think that was Pudge. That's some of the best baseball team I've ever seen. Yeah. Was that Josh Lowe or something? Played third base. I mean, that team was so talented. Mike Lowell was his name. I don't know if Sheffield was on that team. I don't think Benetti was on that team. I mean, that team that Miggy was on when they won the World Series with Miami is still one of the best teams I've ever seen. Just young and fearless baseball. That's as good as baseball as you'll see. It's one of the best teams I've ever seen. I always think of Miggy as a God. He's a good ball player. I always think of Miggy as a Marlin, though. I do. I think of him as a Marlin. Did he make a stop before Detroit? He goes straight there. Oh man, he'll always be a Marlin to me. Santana, Patrick, Williams, Estevez, Lotus, Maniac, Cram, Dana, Fitzgerald, Flores. What we got here? Dobbins on the foil. We got an Ellie on the All-Star. Kim. Tidwell. That's it. Last pack here. Foil pack. Let's see what we get in the foil pack. I think there's 5 in here. All right. Here we go. 5 foil. Tyler Mall. A bum. Lazar. Cleveland team card. Well, those were bummers. Oh, fans. We didn't get one All-Star. That was sad. I mean, I like the Logan Webb up there, but it's fucking tops and it's eating up on top. That Miggy's the last Triple Crown winner. And I don't think kids, this new generation, understands how hard that is. I mean, people today think hitting 250 is good. Because I think after the new year, I'm going to stop opening. I gotta do more inventory. So much to inventory. I want to get it all inventory. I'm going to have every 100,000 cards. I'll have most of them. Everything top loaded and graded is going to be inventoried. Hopefully by the end of the spring. Hopefully by springtime. So I'm going to have to stop opening because I need to get reorganized. I got to get everything top loaded. And then, most of it is, and I gotta get it re-inventoried. Get it in the boxes, then I gotta start inventorying all these boxes, and because I think by the end of March, I'm gonna. Well, I know in February I'll have another 100 graded cards back, and we'll see what the collection is worth at that point. Let's get all these in there. I mean, I'll do a lot of A lot of $1 inventory, but it all adds up. So, um, yeah. That was a disappointing foil pack, no doubt about it. That's the first. I think that's the first mystical I've pulled all year. I don't know if I've done a lot of. I haven't done a lot of hobby on just regular base tops though. If that's a hobby only, if it's a regular tops insert, I guess. I had it. I don't know if I might have pulled one. I don't even recall if I pulled one this year. Like I said, I try to do other things like the chrome. I like the Topps Finest. Still a nice card. Fucking bum. There's some value in it. And it's not damaged like the other ones. I mean, we could grade that. I mean, it'd be tainted silver. 25, but we get these rest of these penny sleeved here. I guess we'll sit here and do that. Get everything penny sleeved that I wanted to get penny sleeved, and then call it a night. But I'm not so sure that I didn't win. Like, I think tonight I made money. Yeah, we have the Tyson, even if he's $4. Say he brings 30. Okay. He's $5. 40 easy. He's another $30. At least. In South Carolina, I'd probably get more. At 60. I'm at 60. I'll move that one to the front. That's my favorite. It might bring, I don't know. Know nothing about it, $3. So if I had 30 and 30, 70, and then 3, it's just a $20 card right here. 100, 50, 150. I don't know, is that another 20? It's 170. I mean, those cards alone, I'm pretty much paid for it. I got some, I mean, there's some other inserts people buy here for $1. Yeah. I mean, these autographs you'll get $2. Yeah, you just don't know. So we did fine as far as financial value. We didn't break the bank, but we didn't lose money. That I know. I mean, yes, you have to do a lot of dollar sales, but and then you get, if you grade them, I'll grade them. I'll grade these. I'll grade this one, that one because I want to, that one, maybe that one. I don't know if he's worth it though. I'll grade these. I've seen other players like this going for $100, $150. This card, not his. I haven't seen his because there's all these are brand new. So, yeah, there's $300 worth of sell value here, easy. You might be able to get, I don't know, if you spent 200 grading, I don't know if you get, you don't know what you're getting. It's not worth grading all that. Some things I grade just because, one, it creates a pop count like that. Like if I was grade that, like it'd create a pop count of 1, which is another thing to think about. Doing cards like that, you'll grade it. I mean, you'll get $30 like it is. If you encapsulate it, you'll make your money back, but you might sell it for 50, and you make your money back. You'll sell it easier for sure. It'll way easier for sure. So. Those are all things to think about. I know they're like, oh, don't grade cheap cards, but you can if you get that 9 or 10. It's hard for sometimes. You know, I do get some damaged cards. I mean, we saw that tonight. Fuck, I got a card over there. It's chewed up. I believe in grading now. Try to sell all this once without grading it and not inventorying. Like, if you want to get that real value, the 100,000, or if you say your my collection's worth 100,000, then you better. No problem. It probably is, unless you're just way off and not knowing what you have. But the only way you can is to have graded cards, an inventory, well thought out, organized set. It probably is worth 100,000. I mean, you got to piece it all out, like I have, and then I gotta finish the inventory. I got a lot of it in a spreadsheet. And I got some of it. I got just the tip on market movers. I need to get. What I do is I put it in the spreadsheet, then you're able to copy and paste a lot of that data from my Excel over, and yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, if you really want that big value, I mean, you're going to have to piece it out and you're going to have to have inventory. Even if you're doing $1 cards, I mean, even if you're $1, like, how many of these do you have? If you got 40 years of common insert, you got vulnerable players. I mean, because you got, from my time, how many Ryan Sandbergs and Mark Grace and everything else? Tons of them. A dollar. It's the only way, but you're going to have to show everything that's there to be able to. Else is getting loaded. All this needs to get penny sleeved. No, not that. My shit's all fucked up over here. Alright, all this has to get sleeved. Right? Yeah. Alright, my commons right there. Sometimes I accidentally stick in the wrong stack. See, I take care of all my team cards. Their futuristic value is very high, extremely high, more so than a common. Then we always top load college cards because they're college players and you don't know. I think the college cards are underrated. I mean, because I got Drew Bledsoe. It's the first one that comes off top of my head. It's just a card that I just picture a lot. I got some college cards. I don't understand why they're not as valuable. Everyone's like, oh, first Bowman. Fuck. How about like first classic or something like that? I mean, college cards, I don't understand why they're not as valuable. like a Barry Bonds on Arizona State. Why would that not be more valuable than his baseball rookie? I don't understand that. That's the thing that don't make sense to me. So, all right, we'll get to sleeving. I do not top load on my Sage. Okay. But on my Bowmans, they're all, I mean, I got boxes of these things just from the past few years. At some point, I got to, when those get into indexing, we will probably take some out. It's like one touches. Like I have so many one touches. I used to buy so many. Now I hardly use them. They don't store. They're just so hard to store at that high of a volume. When you're doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, it's not. I might have to leave a few very thick ones unless I pick up some really thick sleeves and loaders, which I have a few, but not 150 point ones. So I know no one's watching, but I fucking love these cards. I love cards. They're a treasure in my life. I love my family, but I love cards. Something I always have. I always have. Get some more penny sleeves. It's just gonna take forever. That's why I gotta stop. I gotta stop opening because it's gonna fucking. I gotta get it inventoried. It's funny. I try to get them insured, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta have a professional look at them." I'm like, I'm as professional as qualified for these cards. To tell you what the value is of my set. These are real thin. I think I got these off of. I think I got these. I got a bunch of penny sleeves for a penny. If y'all didn't see that, Amazon had that thing on Thanksgiving night. It was like sales for penny, and I don't know. You can only buy so much penny stuff. It wasn't very much. Then it started giving you dollar stuff. So I got some of that. But I didn't get any. They didn't have any top loaders. I did get some of those like cheap ass like PSA holder and Beckett holder. I guess they're like covers, like cell phone case things for them. They all came purple though. But I'm going to save them for my Black Label 10s if I ever get one. I'm not sure why I can't get a 10. It's not me. It's the way the cars are made. 1.5s. And I think I haven't done much PSA grading, but I think PSA I've only had like 2. I had a Soto, second year Soto. I don't know the other ones, to be honest with you. I think I only had 110. I don't remember what the other one was. So like an Acuna second year card or something. I don't. Yeah, I think I sold a few of them on whatnot. I didn't care about them. I just wanted to try grading. It was like the first set I ever graded. Just want to see what it was about. So getting the 10 is tough. I mean, you see, as soon as I open them, I've just been ripping all night, so that's the most I've ripped. Oh, man, I can't rip as much as I ripped tonight. It's like a Christmas. I got all sitting in here. I got boxes just not open, but that's because I'm trying not to open. But I ran out of space to store boxes of unopened shit, so I had to open some shit. So, I'm curious on my next set of grading. Like, I set off 100. Dude, one of them was for my brother, which I love my brother, but I hate to tell him that I think that Saddam card is mine from a child, because it's one of the sets of cards I was looking for. When I went to his house, when we went through all of his cards, there was this little square card. I don't know, it was kind of bizarre. It was just a square. It was tall as the size of the card, and it was plastic. It was kind of common back in the 90s, and it was full of like the 90 cards I was looking for, but they weren't shit. So, of course, I was like, oh, these are the cards. It wasn't even very many, as many as I remember. So, I didn't say a word. I'm doing a good job keeping them in front of the camera. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was a girl. As I was staring at that card, I was like, what the hell? These ones are a lot thinner. I know I got them for like a penny a thing or whatever. These Ace Pennies, it's that Temu shit right there. They're ultra thin. I guess I'm doing it because I can't see that. I got a different camera set up, but this is nice because it doesn't rattle. It's just more in my way. It's hard to work around. See on that penny sleeve, there's so thin. College. I don't know if I got any. Was Pavia not in there in these Bowman? Because I haven't seen any Pavia. I don't think he'll be much in college. He's gimmicky. If you ever, I've seen fucking Vanderbilt. I saw him live. They're running triple option. They just ran triple option. This is a shotgun form, but you can't see it from TV. You see it live in the stands. That's fucking triple option all day long. Triple option is all they ran. It was triple option, RPO. That's it. He's very gimmicky. Roll him out, keep him moving. Now, did they do that because they knew they couldn't sit in the pocket against the Gamecocks? I don't know, but they rolled him out a shit ton. They beat us with our backup. So one thing about Carolina, we were either winning or down by 7 or less in the fourth quarter of like every game except for Oklahoma. I don't remember. Vanderbilt, they were only up by a touchdown. Alabama were winning. Texas A&M we were winning. Clemson, it was like 3 points. LSU was like only like a touchdown, 3 points. All those games were close in the fourth quarter until they just finally brought it down. They talk about finishing games. That's what we didn't do. We didn't finish games, but we were young, so we were young. We bring them back. So Sellers is coming back. My man Sellers, which I was very confident about. I think loyalty, I think, and family is one thing to him. And also, they brought in his brother was there. I think his brother was happy. His brother had exceeded expectations on a roster he wasn't. So I thought his brother found great success once he started coming along as a true freshman. I think that entices him to stay. And Bryles and Vic is Michael Vick's on the roster now as a coach, so. The next set of boxes I gotta get is I'm gonna start boxing college cards. Yeah, that's how big my inventory is. I gotta do college cards by teams. I think I'll do a box. I will get I'll get one of the white boxes. I'll have one for like every of the big teams. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have a bunch of Carolina, but I'll have all the SECs, all the big schools, all the Big Tens, Big 12s will probably have their own boxes, and then some of the smaller ones. Some of the smaller colleges like Montana and other stuff. I mean, I don't know if I'll have like a Mississippi State box. And I'll put all my college cards in a box, though, not just like college football. I mean, I don't have that many, but I'll put the basketball ones that I have. Some of the other sports, the track cards and stuff. It'll just all be about college. And it'll be all sports in there if I have it. I'm curious if they'll have Olympic cards. I like stuff like that, though. Like I don't think I'll have enough to do USF. What conference are they in? Whatever the name of their conference is, I'll have a box just for that conference because I won't have as much of that as I will all the big schools. Florida State or A&M. Yeah, A&M. Conception. I knew that. They lost today. Good. Fuck A&M. And Drew Aller. Good old Sage cards. But a Penn State fan would buy that for $1. And the Aguilar from fucking Tennessee. A collector's gonna give you $1 for it. Not an investor, but a collector will. There you go. Robbie Ashford. Someone might buy it because they think he's cool. Because, no, that's Robbie Ashford. He's Wake Forest. Yeah, Gamecock. Yep. And Auburn. So he transferred to Wake Forest for final collegiate and quickly became the Demon Deacons starting quarterback. Transferred to Auburn for the 22 and 23 senior, being named Tigers Offensive Player of the Year, two-sport athlete, blah, blah, blah. Two-sport athlete, started collegiate career at Oregon, 2021, where he also played baseball for the Ducks in 21. National High School Quarterback of the Year candidate. Was named Elite 11's top. They don't even talk about from the state of Alabama. They don't even talk that he went to Carolina. He was in that game. I was there. We played LSU and Game Day came to town. That was an amazing game. That was an amazing game. That's where we had the 2 touchdowns called back. And Sellers got hurt, and he came in. Was not impressed with his throwing skills. I tell you that. I was screaming for. We had this third stringer from Texas, like a fifth-year senior. He's a runner though. Not Robbie's Ashford's arm was not impressive at all. That's why you'll see these kids like Ashford and Pavia trying to play forever because they don't have it. They know they're not going to go. And I'm not saying that they won't, but they don't have the stock. Great house. We're about going to get them all here top loaded here. We hit football. I'll take. See how high stand, give you $1. In the back, oh, my dad loved him. I don't know about Jonah Coleman. We'll have a Washington Boxing about it, but we'll keep him in prospect. Jones. Darius Taylor. Trevor Pena. I don't know about this Joey Aguilar, though. They're so gimmicky there at Tennessee. I don't know what his year is. Okay, he's an App State record holder, transferred to Tennessee for final collegiate season, taking over from the departed Nico. Yeah, and I have some Nico cards. It said App State's name. Okay. But he, obviously, once again, it's not telling everything. Okay, he might start at App State, but he was at UCLA. And he transferred. It don't even say that. It's the same thing with that Ashford card. It doesn't even talk about it. Because they pretty much, when Olave did what he did with the leaving, which he shouldn't have done. I mean, say, hey, pay me if that's true. They probably were shopping around. Doubt, you know. But they're so gimmicky, though. They essentially traded quarterbacks with UCLA. And I saw a few of those games. And he, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Lamelo was not bad. From what I saw, wasn't perfect, but he didn't look like he was with that team. And I know they fired their coach and then they started having success, but I don't know. He does miss, though, Overton. I struggle by you with Shaw. And I'm not talking ill about him. We held out. We had hopes. He's like a 7th-year player, but some of the talent looked better. I mean, he ran hard every play, don't get me wrong, but sometimes he just didn't get anywhere. Now, how much of that was the blocking, I don't know. But he have 3-yard runs all game, and then he'll hit a 45 and get caught or tripped up or something. They didn't run them very good this year. Usually they got good running backs. But LSU did not run good. I've seen them 2 years in a row. I went to LSU this year. So I don't think that's going to come. I think it was a bad move for all those Pac-12 teams. I think that was a bad move. It was bad for college. Justice Haynes. They needed to stay more regional. Make them better. Yeah, we're at the end here. This is almost everything I wanted to get sleeved up because I just did. Because I got to get this inventory in a little while. All right. We're gonna get to the end here. I'm out of top loaders. It's funny, I ordered 1,000 top loaders. And then as soon as I get them, I'll be loading. They probably won't. I'll probably have 300 left. What do we got here? Travion Henderson. Poor Portnoy. He was so mad over the weekend. They blew that lead. Scatterboo. He came out hot. I know he got hurt. We'll see. He's a great white hope at running back. Quinn Ewers. Rocket Ishmael. The most dangerous player on the field are the ones who can score an 8-touch. Ishmael's one of the best to fill that field flipping role. A track star who dazzled on special teams and playmakers. Oh, it's numbered. I did get a numbered one. In that view, I was like, I didn't get any number ones. I got his college card right there on my wall. And his auto. I met him once at Azusa Pacific. Well, I didn't meet him. He was doing signings. It was in the 90s. It was in the 90s. To the value on this card. I do with the other things on top. Things up here. I didn't realize. Yeah, I flipped it over. I was looking for numbers when I opened this box on the other stream earlier. I was like, oh, you get one number card because I didn't get anything. It's funny because I flipped back the comments to make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't double check over these ones that I knew I was gonna load. Devin Hester. I think Devin Hester, did he maybe had more touchdowns in the NFL? I mean, he was unstoppable for a moment in time. Luther Burden, he was a good ball player at Mizzou, so I'm not sure what kind of NFL career he's going to have, but I don't worry about your first year because it's transition. So this is CJ Stroud, who I don't follow the NFL that much, but I do a little bit more than I ever did, even though it's hardly nothing. I think he's fallen off. Here's one that I have high hopes for. Is this guy. Okay, I've pulled a good bit of his stuff, but I've also seen some of his highlights. He was actually one of the better players. I went to my first NFL game, and we were sitting up in a suite this year. And, he was one of the best players on the field, and I say that sadly because I'm a big Xavier Leggett guy. Leggett dropped the ball. I think he's been a little bit inconsistent, but he'll figure it out too because he was the same way in Carolina. He sat for a little bit of time, and then once he figured it out, he was on fire. I was down there in Jacksonville. He had his coming out game in the bowl game, and then that next his last year, boy. But down that bowl game, him and I'm done. Look at that. Let's do this. Let's do one quick rip. And I'll get out of here. A couple extra packs that I didn't rip off. I was getting tired. Right here, got Blanco, Kershaw, Mayer, Josh Naylor, Paris, Workman, Wambach, Gordon, Torrens, McCusker. What we got here? Chandler Simpson. The Rays. Dalton Russian. Put these up here. I'll tell you what I do. I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to put some of these away. And I need to sort through my Collins to get them to put away. We need to get that done. We can do that. Sort out my Collins so I can get ready to box them. Get them up where they need to because they're getting too many. I still got 2 packs over there. I shouldn't feel like ripping anymore. I was done and knew I had to get through all this. We'll save those packs for the orphans. So these are all cards that we will look into grading. So they'll go into that box that needs to be graded. Boxes here of shit that needs to be graded. They're heavy because that box is fucking full. Jesus. That's why I gotta finish this inventory. See, look at that. Top prospect, Jim Edman. It's been a fucking phenomenal card. These are my graded. See, I'll grade that. Because how do you not? And then, like, it was 94 or 93. Is there 94 Don Russ? So yeah, that's the foil. That's the reflector version. I guess that's the, like, reflector version because the original was, remember this is all black and this is black with the logo. So this is like their first of like getting into like reflectors and stuff. Like that's where this card goes, and this is at the beginning of reflectors right here. I bet most people don't know that shit. That's the beginning. What else I got in this box? I got all kinds of shit. Kevin Mitchell rookie. Some kind of Bowman. That's that reptile reflector. I had never seen one for a long time. Got some Bonds in here. Who's this? This is Mike Singletary, but it's a newer one. Trout. Yeah, it's a Prism Mike Singletary. I just like it. I just like Mike Singletary. So that's a car like if you grade and you just sell it for $15 because it's a 10. I mean, they got a fucking great card. Star Wars in here. See, this is what I was talking about earlier with the team cards. I mean, you got Sandberg, Grace. I don't know who this other fucker is. Who's the other guy? Oh, Randy Myers. A great card. Fucking phenomenal card. You would say, but you don't say that about the ones today. See, that's where you have to wait your time out to get for that to be a valuable card. So, yeah, but this is at the beginning of foil cards right here. I had a Bonds one, I know. I don't remember who else I got after that. Put all this away. Oh, I'm tired though. I just took a long ass nap. Alright. So stack them. Common. So I've kind of been waiting. To finish the advent calendar because it has the Panini calendar. I'll save that box. It's going to help me organize, but I haven't opened it all yet. Sage. I got hockey. These were nice. Revolution. Let me get the other box and get them organized. Oh, so I got a whole box here of commons that needs to be put away. Sometimes I get behind on my storage and my shit. It's getting to rip it, so I gotta stop. My Advent stuff. This is all baseball haul. No, it's all not all baseball. Alright, that's baseball. Football. It's gonna be like that. Put baseball. Basketball. Basketball has the Leafs though. There's some Chrome that I opened. I mean, I don't know what the difference in the green is. I guess that's a variation. See, I already fucked up the stacks. I mean, even that Austin Wells, someone might give you $1 for that card. Shit, did it again. I mean, that York, someone will give you $1 for. It's Jackson Churio. I know nothing about basketball. There's a mayor. Someone give you $2 for that card. Check that out. Nah. We'll hold him. I'll go back and pull him out if he starts to rise, though. I think I got a Nick York auto. He's starting to become a fan favorite for people. there? The Costco box, the basketball. Yeah. That box is a value of it. There's like 300 cards in there. That was a lot of cards in there. All right, that's my Topps Big Baseball. I still got a bunch of those packs. Let's see, Gillespie. I thought that was a Gonzalez. Gary Gaetti. Someone might like that card. These cards are perfect. These cards are pristine right here. Absolutely pristine cards. Chili Davis. See, someone would like that card. I really love Chili Davis. Roger McDowell. Is he in the Hall of Fame? I know he had major success with Todd Zeal. I don't know. They might consider that a rookie. I don't know. I pulled the junior out. That's what I was looking for, and I got it. He's off to be graded. That's Ozzie Guillen. I mean, he's a manager's Van Slyke. You know, you're pulling through, you see this, you're like, oh, junior. Like, nope, Henry Cotto. And Josh gave me that box for Christmas. It's a mega box, too. There's more advent calendar, I think. I did one box of holiday. I don't know if I don't remember if I got any other variations, though. Yeah, this is advent calendar. I'll give you $1 for that. Score. Joe Milton. Look at that. What a cannon on that kid. These were the college cards. I like these. Upper Deck makes a nice product. These are always just going to be college. It's a nice product, too. What year those are? They're 24. Okay. Mosaic. why you gotta have inventory. You don't know Shamir Dyke or what he's going to be in 10 years. He'll be a legend. I mean, I've done that. I've had to go back in 2000 and you start going back like, oh, there's Manny Ramirez rookie. Here's a Pudge Rodriguez rookie. You didn't know. You knew, but you didn't know that they were going to be all everything they ended up. But you just don't know. There's a lot of people they push never are. Just don't know what 24 tops that is. It says 24, right? It does, because that's the. Was that the 25? It's another 24. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Stadium Club. I don't know what that is. I'm too tired to think about that right now. Holiday basketball. Some more of that calendar stuff. It's all baseball. What tops is that? I think I got a box. It's all day though. I think I did like one box, like $30 or something. Some Bowman needs to be done. Some score basketball. Or select basketball. They need to be top loaded. Oh, this is all this shit needs to be top loaded, most of it. Let's see. Let's go through this. Let's go through on it. Let's see what's there. Let's just go through this. This is not going to be as, which is the Chrome, Solomon, Cleary, Water. There's a team card. Let's just see it in here. Dingle transfer. It's Dylan Stewart. That needs to be dealt with. DQ Smith. I like him. He's a fullback. How do they have him listed on here? That's a tight end. He played fullback. They put a horse collar on him and stuff. They lined him up at fullback all year. He never played tight end. He just declared for the draft. The legend. Smith. Okay, so Richard Jr. Brian Thomas just declared for the draft. I liked him. He might be a shocking pro. He might be one of those guys that go and drafter that you play. Yeah, see. He transferred already. Jonah Helm. These are all on it cards. You might have transferred. Or is in the portal, whatever. Sad, I hear the stories about how many people are in the portal. Curry Swain. Wait. Like he's transferring? No. Yeah. No, he's still there. Out of way. There's Gerald Kilgore's the brother. It's Aaron Nolan. Amazing. Carolina needs its own box. I'm gonna top load these. And we're gonna get out of here. I think that's everything out of that box. Let's look. I wonder if I got time. I'll probably get most of this put away tomorrow. I don't think I can get all the top loaders put away though. We'll see. What did I do with the penny sleeves? I put them back. These put away. let's finish. Yeah, because we'll have to get all these put away. Before a cat jumps up on it, I can tell you that. So all these go together. There. What is it? I don't remember these 24 tops. They say 24 tops on them. Don't know what kind of tops this is. This ain't regular tops. Hey, those are normal 24 tops. They don't even have stats on them. What the fuck is this? I don't know. I do not know what kind of tops that is, Sam. I do not know. I do not know. But I know that these are 25 chromes. So those years go together. These years go together. And these years go together. So I have already boxes for all this stuff. Oh yeah, we're penny sleeping. I guess that's just a green border variation. And Martin. I don't know, drink, yeah. So I'm gonna finish here and go to bed. Remember, we always want to protect these Bowman cards, especially these college ones. Same thing with Bowman baseball, but Bowman baseball is just like, they go crazy over all those prospects. They go crazy over them. I don't get it. I understand you just don't know. Number one team right now. Newcomer to Indiana, 24. Number 2 in the Hoosiers with 3 interceptions. Second team All-American safety. 2 picks against Washington on 10-26. Earning Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Skills explodes on the ball with great anticipation. That shit is one back-to-back state titles in Hollywood, Florida. It's Oklahoma State Pride joining up. Those girls from Florida Water. Began playing football at age 4. We'll see. We'll see if Indiana's legit. The coach got some arrogance to him. I went everywhere I've ever been. Every good coach has had a down year, so they're too cocky. Lewis Bond. McCown, UTSA. I think this program will explode. 10 years, they'll be a big-time program. Because they're actually a newer program, I believe. They haven't always been around. If they were small. I think Boise State took a step back this year. Zion Hunter. I don't know, Mikey King, quarterback. Bryce Underwood. He's a senior. Bryce Underwood leaving. I didn't watch a lot of Ohio State this year. They're boring. I know they're good, but they're boring. They're so good. That's how good they were. Their games were boring. Rivers, Georgia Tech, man, they started out so hot. They faded down the stretch. That's a physical team. That happens with physical teams. They get wore out too. They do get wore out. I mean, Georgia Tech is extremely physical. I mean, they smashed Colorado. I remember they had to go down that game-winning drive. They had like 4 minutes left, and they didn't even pass the one. They just ran at Colorado. I mean, they smashed them into the ground. They were that kind of team. They didn't throw it. Yeah, they run up shotgun. They didn't throw it one time. I think they drove like 9 plays. Everyone was a run play to win the game. They're so physical. I mean, by the 9th game, you're wore out. Also could be a lack of depth playing that physical. Isaac Brown. Quincy Porter. Jordan Tyson. We'll see if that coach. I mean, I know they ran last year, so. Smith, good ball player. He'll be a fine pro. Mazio. I don't think he recited this year. I think a philosophy recited. Aaron Nolan. I'm not sure about his arm. I don't know. Cutter Woods had a better arm. His arm just wasn't that good. Kilgore. I wouldn't be shocked if Aaron Nolan left. Seller stays. Cutter's got the arm. Blake Clark. I think it was Donovan Murph's the one that transferred. He hasn't had a breakout year. Attaway hasn't had a breakout year. They're saying he is. GR, I guess that means graduate. I guess that'd be senior, so he might not be coming back. I don't know. We got some talent, though. Fuller, I don't remember the other guy's name besides Fuller. Michael Smith, not even there. Stopped halfway through the season. What a bitch. The fuck do you sit out the rest of the fucking year, you pussy? I don't like it here. Be a leader. Change. Harvard. I haven't heard anything on him. I think I would assume he's coming back. He goes back again, he'll be a first round pick. If he improves on what he did this year, he'll be the first round pick. He'd be a top 10 NFL draft pick. Blake Clark. Yeah, Harbor improves one more year, he'll be a first round pick. Carter Swain. He's as close to Alshon Jeffries as we've had. I mean, Jeffries was more dominant when he was younger, but Harbor is learning. Mason was a nice slot player. Little Sellers, Jaden Sellers is a nice slot player. Dylan Stewart. People say he won't stay, but he's been silent, so I ain't heard anything from him. I bet he stays. No benefit to him leaving. He's cleared for the draft. I think I got one more box on it left. No. Dutch Stewart's a great player. Plays his biggest issue is he's got to watch his emotions. He's a very emotional player. That's it. I mean, you can't help but get held every effing play. I mean, he got held so much it was sad. Absolutely sad. It wasn't even being called anymore. All right, well, we got a lot of it. We got it organized. Get it all put away tomorrow. Still waiting on top loaders though, so we're gonna have to get back to organizing it. We'll do a lot of that organizing here. So all right, guys. Have a great night.